This is your organization. Colorful on the outside, everyone's taking swings, and nobody knows what's actually inside. Here's what I see with every organization I work with. You know you're stuck, and you just think you're stuck in the same way everyone else is. But you know what? They're not. Stuck has a shape, a very specific pattern, a geometry that keeps repeating quarter after quarter, initiative after initiative, reorg after reorg. And the reason they can't break out of it is because they've never had an opportunity to look down at their own hands and see what they're holding. 90% of organizations fail to execute their strategies, not because the strategy is wrong, but because no one can see the shape of their own stuck. When I was 8 years old, I had this baseball bat. It was my bat. I carried it everywhere. I named her Catherine. One summer, I was playing baseball at a campground in northern Michigan, and I shattered my bat into a million pieces, hitting a grand slam. And I was devastated. My lucky charm, my everything was gone. And that night, my dad and I sat by the campfire, and he took the broken pieces in my hands, and he said, "Listen, Avi, it's time you burned the bat." And here I had tears running down my face. And I said, "Dad, what do you mean? I gotta burn the bat. I can't burn Catherine." He said, "Well, it's not the bat that made you great." Listen, every organization that I work with is holding a very similar bat. A strategy, a structure, a way of doing things that they believe is the source of their success, and they can't let go. That's the shape of their stuck. And until they see it, they can't break out of it. You can't break out of it. Each shape of stuck is a pattern I've seen in real organizations. Each shape maps to a specific zone on the momentum matrix, a framework built on two different axes, strategic clarity on one, and then execution on the other. AI, for example, doesn't fix your shape. It only amplifies it. So if you're a piñata, AI just adds more colors. If you're a snow globe, AI shakes it harder. If you're a boomerang, well, AI will throw it further. And the organizations using AI as an example to transform are the ones that changed their shape first. Everyone else is just decorating their stuck. Your team, your leaders, well, they'll definitely feel inspired from my keynote, but they'll also leave with a shape named on their phone. A zone on the momentum matrix identified. And 3 things to do on Monday morning. Name the shape, name the zone, and change the shape before you add AI. Not motivation, mechanics. They'll screenshot it. They'll share it with their team. And when someone from leadership or someone from the team proposes the next reorg or the next AI pilot on top of a potentially broken foundation, they'll remember and they'll say to themselves, wait a minute, we're not doing that. We're a snow globe and we need to stop shaking. That is what the shape of stuck delivers. I've seen leaders, incredibly smart people, who keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. You and I both know that that's not a motivation problem, that's a shape problem. They're holding on to something that they can't see. And, well, the objective of the shape of stuck is to make them see it. And I make them name it. And I give them the mechanics to change it. So let's talk about your event. Every organization right now is racing toward AI. And most of them are bolting AI onto a bit of a shaky foundation. 90% of organizations fail to execute their strategies. Not because the strategy is wrong, because no one can see the pattern that's keeping them stuck in the first place. Your teams are absorbing every single trend. I get it. They're attending different conferences, every conference in the industry, running every AI pilot and executing nothing. AI doesn't fix that. AI only amplifies it. The shape of stuck will show your audience, will show your companies or organizations, your leaders or teams, what they're holding on to, why they can't let go, and the specific mechanics to change their shape before they layer the next initiative. This isn't an AI talk. This is the talk your audience needs before any AI talk makes sense. The Project Management Institute found that organizations waste $1 million every 20 seconds on failed strategy execution. Now, on the flip side of the coin, McKinsey research found that companies whose leaders make decisions faster are twice as likely to deliver above average results. And your organization is about to invest millions in AI on top of a system that can't execute the strategies it already has. Here's what your leaders will walk away with: a shape that they can name, a diagnostic that shows exactly which zone they're stuck in, and the specific move that changes their shape before the AI investment starts. That's not inspiration. That is saving you from automating your own dysfunction. And guess what? It starts Monday morning.